Hi guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. My name is Joseline Nicholas and I'm a local real estate agent here in Guelph, Kitchener-Waterloo. In this video, I want to answer one of the most common questions that I'm being asked right now with my buyer as well as my seller clients. And the question is, will the market crash in 2022? And that is a fair question. So here goes the answer. I have been analyzing data. As many of you may know, I come from a data background. So I've been analyzing data and as well as looking at what other analysts are saying. So in order to answer that question, I have to break this down into three sections. Section number one, I'm gonna look at what happened in 2021, and then section number two, I'm gonna look about what's happening right now in January of 2022, and then the third section, I'm gonna be looking at the prediction, what is likely to happen. So in section number one, let's look at what happened in 2021. So in 2021, as of December of 2021, we had about 5,402 homes sold in Guelph alone, and out of those homes, the average price of a detached home was about $1,063,000. $1,063,000 is the average price of a detached home in Guelph. That was a 33% increase from what it was in 2020. In December of 2020. So you can see that, finishing off 2021, our market was very strong for sellers, and there was very, very little inventory. That problem continues, where we just have a few homes on the market. Actually, I was just checking on the market last week, and all of Guelph, we only had 27 active listings. Can you guys imagine? Like all of Guelph, we have tons and tons of buyers. In fact, on average, we sell about 150 homes every month. But in this particular month, last week I was just looking on the market, we had less than 30 homes on the market. That is the lowest demand I've seen since I started looking at real estate in the last 8 years. In the last 8 years where my husband and I have been buying properties, this is the lowest amount of demand that I've seen here in Guelph. So looking at what's happening, the demand is very high, the supply is very low. That only leaves us with one option: prices going up. So that has basically been the reality of what was happening in 2021. We finished 2021 with very low inventory. Even right now, as we speak in January, we still have low inventory on market. We do have a lot of people who are looking to buy, but very few homes on the market. And that will continue through 2021. If I was to give a prediction based on what I've seen on the market and based on what other specialists and other analysts are saying, is that 2021 will continue to see hikes in prices. So the market is not crashing. I think that one thing we might see is a hike in interest rates. We heard from the Bank of Canada that they're thinking to start increasing rates towards the end of Q1. However, I don't think that will be enough to balance the market at all, because as I said, the problem we have is a demand and supply problem, and I think that it will definitely take a few hikes for us to start seeing that rate of increase level off a bit. I do believe though, however, that this sort of market we've seen is unsustainable. And it's gotten to a point where the average homeowner cannot afford to buy a home. So I don't think that this will continue for years to come. I think for sure that we will get to a point, maybe not in 2022, but maybe in 2023 or 2024, nobody knows when, but we will get to a point where the rate at which prices are increasing will decline. Notice that I didn't say prices will decline, because historically in Ontario, prices usually go up. But what I think will happen is that the rate at which we're increased, instead of seeing 30% appreciation, we might see 5% or 7% or 10%. What does that say to somebody who's looking to buy is today's price might be the lowest price you ever pay for a home. So if you're thinking to buy, don't wait. Just get in the market and buy something. However, if you're thinking to sell, that is a whole different story. If you're looking to sell, this is such a perfect time to sell, because in most neighborhoods, your home will likely be one of very few homes on the market, which means, you know, higher demand and higher prices. The Canadian Real Estate Association predicts that home values will go up by 7.6% in all of Canada. So on average in Canada, prices will go up by 7.6%. That is usually going to be higher for provinces like Ontario and BC, because our markets usually go up at a higher rate than the rest of Canada. So in Ontario for 2022, we do expect that prices will continue to rise. Maybe not at the rate we saw in 2021, but for sure, today's price might be the lowest price you ever pay for a home. Thank you very much for watching this video. If there are any questions, please let me know, and we'll be happy to help where we can. Thanks again for watching the video. We'll see you in the next one.